This is the Herd Line News.
Doug, motivational speaker Bill Beliichick addressed the media today during his daily press conference and was so enthusiastic about James Harrison coming aboard that we actually had to add subtitles. Yes, we actually had to add some captions so you can understand what you're about to hear. Check it out.
You guys did a roster move yesterday with James Harrison. How would you describe his playing style?
Play outside linebacker for this team. We'll see how it goes.
It's his career.
He's like the poet laureate of the NFL. I mean, that's deep, huh?
How does he not laugh? I said it's amazing. It's really amazing. They asked him about, if he's going to give the secrets to playing the Steelers. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. We're playing the Jets this week.
Exactly.
It's a remarkable thing. I do want to know if he goes back and watches the tape. Like, see right here, I was going to laugh.
Right. Is it a dry sense of humor, or is it just complete
No, he has
and
a sense of humor, but
disgust?
I just think this is what he does. This is who he is.
Right.
But honestly, it's can't miss TV. Like, everybody wants to be the guy. Can I get him to crack up? Can I get him to crack? Can I get him to crack a smile? And nobody's that guy.
Right. He's like Robert Frost with his responses. And speaking of legendary responses, Rob Gronkowski was asked for his thoughts on the Patriots clinching their 8th straight season of 12 wins or more, and he took a little bit of the credit, just a little bit. Look at this.
It's unbelievable, and if you think about it, I got here 8 years ago, so maybe that's the reason.
The opposite of Bill Belichick. I think that Gronk kind of has the privilege that senior citizens have, that he can say anything he wants to say, and nobody says anything about it.
Yeah, look, I think it's to watch the Gronk thing is just fascinating. But like, look, the 8 straight seasons of 12 wins or more, that's obscene,
right?
The league is designed. We've gone over this time again, right? The stat that everybody knows to start seasons. Half the teams that make the playoffs in the NFL don't make it the following year. Actually, as of now, more than half the teams that'll be in the playoffs this year weren't in the playoffs last year. The league is designed to bring you back to 9-7, 7-9, and then occasionally have great years. But the Patriots are able to overcome that, and I don't think it's just Tom Brady. I think it's partially Belichick. I think it's partially Rob Gronkowski. I even think it's moves like the James Harrison move. They have killed it in terms of picking and choosing from other people's trash and making it their treasure. They are the best waiver wire team in the NFL.
Did you ever see the Gronkowski family on Family Feud?
I didn't.
Oh, it's tremendous.
I did.
This afternoon, after you get done working your second job, then go look at that.
I will do it. I got a little time in between.
All right, and finally, Josh Rosen was held out of the Cactus Bowl yesterday. He's been in the news recently. You've touched on this a bunch. His comments about the Browns maybe returning to UCLA, but he was apparently held out yesterday due to medical reasons. So here's UCLA's interim head coach, Jedd Fisch, with more.
I want to be clear on this. Josh wanted to play. Josh was unable to play because of the fact that he had 2 concussions within a 4-week span in November, and our physicians didn't feel comfortable putting him out there and putting him at risk for a possibility of a 3rd concussion.
All right, so 2 questions here for you. How badly is Josh Rosen's draft stock plummeting? And 2, is Jedd Fisch now your alias that you're going to use?
Jedd Fisch?
Yeah.
Jedd Fisch is checking into a hotel room as Jedd Fisch is pretty solid. I'm Jedd Fisch. I don't know necessarily it's plummeting. I do think there are a lot of questions about Josh Rosen. Remember, he had shoulder surgery. That's why he doesn't play tennis anymore. He's a great tennis player. And then he had a shoulder injury going back to last year. So you've had 2 shoulder injuries on the throwing shoulder, which is the most important part of a quarterback's body. You have the personality quirks. You have the fact that, he did outplay Sam Darnold, but his team always loses those games seemingly, with the exception of the A&M game earlier this year. And then you have the fact that he's had multiple concussions, and he does kind of put off the air. He puts off an entitled air. And then there's the thought that people think he doesn't love football, that he likes it, he's really good at it, but only does it because he can't play tennis anymore. And He's good at it, so he does it, you know? There's a lot. I don't think his draft stock is plummeting, but I do think there are as many questions as there are answers about Josh Rosen and his ability to be a franchise-changing quarterback in the NFL.
You said yesterday you think he needs an agent. You think he needs somebody to just manage what's around him right now. I totally agree with that.
Well, he's so smart, in many ways too smart for his own good. Like, all these things he's saying, he's not necessarily wrong to think it, but it can be taken a myriad of ways. He doesn't have to want to play for the Browns, but he should never. All he should be saying is, look, if I choose to go to the NFL, whoever wants to take me, I'm going to go play great football, and I'm going to improve the football. That's all you need to say, because otherwise we parse your words. You don't need that, especially when there's other questions about your personality.
By the way, just because I said I would look this up, you said you don't really buy into astrology. You said you're a Capricorn, right?
I didn't say I didn't buy into it. I don't know enough about it.
Well, you don't really live by it. So here, you asked me if Aries described me. Yes. I will let you decide because we're very good friends. Okay. Daring, energetic, impatient, proverbial infant, optimistic to a fault, moody, and impulsive. I would say absolutely. Here's Capricorn. Here's you.
I don't know if you're optimistic to a fault, though.
Well, that's nice. The only good part about that I don't have. Thank you. You're so funny. I'm so glad I'm here.
But I'm not wrong. I actually know you. I know you're not optimistic.
It's completely right. I told you.
You actually see the bad in every person.
We're a pain in everything. Now, Capricorn, ambitious, conservative, determined, practical, helpful, overachieving workaholic, condescending at times.
I pretty much nailed me.
Right? Okay, wait. Here's your horoscope for the day.
Uh-oh.
Several big influences conspire to cause some object in your possession to shirk its responsibility. Enjoy that.
That's Holly with the news.
Yeah.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd Lie News.